Welcome to Tami's Maths. It is NCERT 11th standard and we are going to do some examples, and exercise 9.3 we are going to do some problems. Now I'll tell you what is the formulas that I am going to use today. Now let me say I have a point x1, y1 and I have a line. The line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Distance from a point to a line means it is always a perpendicular distance. See, all the other things will be different from here to here, here to here, but the perpendicular distance will be a constant. So distance from a point to a line is always its perpendicular distance. So this distance, this is 90 degrees. This is called distance from a point to a line. The line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. It will be given by, this distance will be given by a. In the place of x, you will put this x1 plus b. In the place of y, you will put y1 plus c by. For root of, all this could be derived by root of a square plus b square. This will be the distance from a point x1, y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the first formula I am going to use here. So what is the second formula I am going to use? If two lines are parallel, these are parallel lines. The two parallel lines will differ only by a constant, because slope of two parallel lines will be same. Let us say this line is ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0, and this line is ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. Let us say these two are parallel lines. This is the distance between the two parallel lines. Perpendicular distance is called the distance, not like this. No, these are all not distance, they are not constant. Like that also will be no, that is not called the distance between two parallel lines. The perpendicular distance, the distance will be perpendicular to this and perpendicular to this also. That's called the distance between parallel lines. This distance is given by modulus of the difference in the constant. Now you put modulus, because if it's negative you will take positive, by root of a square plus b square. So the second formula we are going to use will be, I have two parallel lines ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. The distance between them will be given by modulus of c1 minus c2 by root of a square plus b square. Fine. That is the second formula we will be using. Now we go for third formula. What is the third formula we will be using? Now, if I have a line, this is called the y-intercept. Of course, this is called the x-intercept. If this is c and slope of this line is m, equation of this line will be y is equal to mx plus c. How do you derive it? This point will be 0, c. Use one point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into. So y is equal to mx plus c. This will be called slope y-intercept form. Slope y-intercept form. How it will be? Y is equal to mx plus c. If a line is in this pattern, then m will be the slope and c will be the y-intercept. Now these are the formulas used in the problem that we are going to do. Now let's go about it. It's example 9 in page 167. Find the distance of the point 3 minus 5. Find the distance of the point 3 minus 5 from the line. From the line 3x minus 4y minus 26 equal to 0. This is the perpendicular distance. And this is also modulus only. If you get it as negative, you will give it as positive. So it is AX1 3 into 3 minus 4 into minus 5 minus 26 by root of 3 square plus 4 square. I hope you understand the formula I am using. Ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. X1 here is 3 and y1 is here minus 5. So what will be this? 9 plus 20 minus 26 by, this will be root of 25, which will be 5. 29 minus 26, 3 by 5. So the answer for the first question will be 3 by 5. Next we go for the next question. Next question. You understand? This is very simple, very easy. And for a few days you can practice with the formula so that the formula will be thorough for you. This example 9 is over. Example 10. Find the distance between the parallel lines 3x minus 4y plus 7 equal to 0. And the next line is 3x minus 4y, this is minus, 3x minus 4y plus 7 equal to 0, 3x minus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. So the distance between parallel lines ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0 will be modulus of c1 minus c2 by root of a square plus b square. This is the formula. So c1 minus c2 modulus of 7 minus 5 by root of 3 square plus 4 square, that is 2 by 5. That will be the answer for this question. Now we go for the next one. It is exercise 9.3. Exercise 9.3 and it is problem 1. There are so many subdivisions in this. Reduce the following into slope-intercept form and find their slope and y-intercept. Problem 1 is. This is problem 1. Reduce the following into slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y-intercept there. And find their slope and y-intercept. Problem 1. X plus 7y equal to 0. How do I go about it? First you have y here. Then you should have y alone. Because y is equal to mx plus c is the slope-intercept form. Divide by 7. There is no c at all, no. So slope minus 1 by 7. And y-intercept is 0. Whenever the line passes through the origin, there is no intercept. There is no y-intercept nor the x-intercept. Now we go for the next one. We go for the next one. 6x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. 6x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. We have to find out the slope and the y-intercept. 3y is equal to minus 6x plus 5. So y is equal to minus 6 by 3x plus 5 by 3. Compare it with y is equal to mx plus c. What is m? Minus 6 by 3. Slope is minus 6 by 3, that is minus 2. Slope minus 2. And y-intercept, that is c, is 5 by 3. Now the last question, it will take a minute for you. So this question over, this question over. Now y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. y is equal to 0. You can write y is equal to m into 0 plus 0. So what is the slope? Slope is 0. And what is the y-intercept? That is also 0. So slope is 0 and y-intercept is also 0. And now if you want a geometrical way, y equal to 0 is the x-axis. This here, wherever you take y equal to 0. So the slope of this is 0 and there is no y-intercept at all. So these are the preliminary questions. The formula used here are, from the point x1, y1, you want the perpendicular distance to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. It is ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. There are two given parallel lines, ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 equal to 0. The perpendicular distance is given by perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines. Modulus of c1 minus c2 by root of a square plus b square. And the y-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. Y-intercept slope form. Practice this. In the next video, we'll continue with exercise 9.3. Best wishes.